So, what's the big talk this week? It's regarding tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to get severe thunderstorms and the temperature is going to dip. Okay? So, in a way, I think it's kind of cool because I like to have a little bit cooler temperatures. When I went up to Rhode Island in Massachusetts last week, I kind of enjoyed the cooler weather. But being in Florida, it's not going to get down in the 20s or even the teens like it is right now in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So, other than that, what else is going on? There's been some significant changes to my home since we last spoke, okay? And what were the changes? More when we come back. What are these significant changes? It's simple. I decided a couple of days ago that going into 2022, I want to change the appearance of the layout of my home. Basically, rearranging and bringing in new furniture that I already had that had been stored for about 6 years in the brand new condition in their original boxes. Now, this room here, this room here used to be my recording studio. Do you guys remember? This used to be my recording studio, but now I turned it into a breakfast nook. Okay, my breakfast nook, I really love my breakfast nook because I took the table that used to be here, and I replaced it with my dining room table right here. This dining room table and 4 chairs were stored away in the original containers that I had purchased them about 6 years ago. So that's right. So for 6 years, they were stored away inside the original containers and I never used them. So last night I was up till about 11:30 at night assembling this. You're probably saying, wow, why were you up so late assembling a table? It's not that simple. The top of that table is Italian marble and it weighs about 300 pounds. So because I have hardwood floors, I actually just slid everything on a bunch of towels and then I lifted it up carefully one side at a time and then assembling the legs and then trying to lift one side at a time while it was supported by another piece to easily pick it up off the floor one side at a time. Otherwise, I would never be able to do it. So this morning when I woke up, I was incredibly sore. My whole left side of my body and right side right now is sore. The muscle is just very, very sore. So the other thing I want to do is I want to change my bedroom. Inside here is my little bedroom I had, which I love. I like sleeping in smaller rooms, but I've decided to make my room in here where my beautiful daybed is. I love day beds. I live by myself and I thought that I like to sleep in smaller beds. So the day beds are usually single. And within the next few days, I'll be disassembling that day bed, which is a plantation style day bed. And I'm gonna move it over to the full-size bedroom and taking what's inside that full-size bedroom, which is my queen-size bed, which I never use. I'll put the queen-size bed in the guest room, which is smaller than the full-size bedroom, and put that in it. And this will become my studio, which I'm going to put together very slowly. And I also want to bring in some a couple of filming lights, which are diffusers, which break up the light and is nice and is needed for recording my videos. And also, I'm thinking about having a banner made that says "The Truth Reels" on it, and that's going to go on the wall. So also maybe a desk and some things to make my studio, recording studio, look more legit, like a little recording studio. And for the past few months, I've been thinking about buying a green screen so I can shoot some special effects background in. And it's fun thinking about these things and planning these things. I feel just as excited when I brought the use of my drone into my channel. That's going pretty good. You can see by the special effects when I'm doing my videos, I can do a lot of things with my drone that have to do with aerial shots and all that stuff. And one of my sequences in my video, the drone is actually flying around me at about 5 foot off the ground and is shooting a video. I use that in some of my closing shots of my show, and that's brought a lot of fun into making videos. So now having a special recording studio with a door that I can close is a lot nicer, because if I ever have friends or guests over while I'm recording my video, I can close the door and block out any sound that otherwise would be going into my video. That means less editing. So that's what's happening. That's what's significant. And I really love my little breakfast nook area, because I'll be having a lot of breakfasts in here and a lot of dinners in here when I'm alone. And my dining room area, when I have friends or family over, if they ever decide to come to Florida, we can sit down at my dining room table and get the use out of it instead of keeping it all disassembled in a box. Yeah, so the Truth Reels is about 1 year old now, and I started my Truth Reels channel on YouTube about 12 months ago. I had said back then that one of the things I'll be doing on my channel is to talk about my transgender life and my experiences. That means I'm handing my YouTube viewers my life, my private life, on a platter. Most trans people won't do that. But I think that if I do, you get to see how we live. We all may have different lifestyles as a trans person, just like any person in the world, okay? The things that we experience as a trans people are very different than what cisgender people are experiencing, like night and day. And for that reason, I want to document my life and show all the good and the bad and the sad and the glad parts of my life. And so far, that's how it's been. I'm not always going to discuss trans issues, but whenever I experience something negative or positive, good or bad, I'm going to document it. Like when I went for the trip up north to visit my family, I documented from leaving my house to the airport, on my flight, and to New England. I try to document every part of my life on my 1 week visit with my family. It was a positive thing. I had never done that before, and I had been out now for 20 years as a trans woman. And I think there's going to be a lot of good things coming my way. And it's going to be a mixed bag, just like everybody else in this world that's non-trans. You have good days, you have bad days. Like I had a very sad episode this week because when I spent the time up north with my family, I was hoping to see my son. Well, he never showed up. And while I was up there, I didn't discuss that with my family because I didn't want to dampen my vacation with them. So I waited to get back home and then discuss it when I was ready. All right? So I hope that you guys are taking away something from my channel. And if you're not a transgender woman or a transsexual woman and you're a subscriber, you get to see what some of our trans people are on their lives. And there's exciting times and there's some sad times, happy times. We're not all that different. What's different are the issues that we have to constantly adjust or fix because we live in an unfair world. I hope you guys are having a nice day, and I want to say thanks once again to my subscribers that's been faithful to my channel for the past 12 months. And if you're new on my channel, and if you're scrolling through my videos and you find something that resonates with you, please consider hitting that subscribe key and hit that top bell so you get notifications for all my uploads. You guys have a nice night.